Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to PC Building Simulator with Lone Debater 7, and today we are going to be picking up where we left off in our career mode game. We're still level 2, but our parts came in overnight, so we've got an air cooler, we've got our RAMs, and we've got all these computers to fix. Look at all this money to be made right here. Let's go ahead and scan this guy. That's fairly easy. We don't even have to do that. Let's just cable this mofo up. And the reason why I'm doing this is because if I collect this mission, I may, I say, be able to fill or make enough money off of it to afford the auto connect tool or whatever. But yeah, anyway, it should be pretty good. I'm enjoying this. Like, this game is super fun. The career mode is, entertaining. It's fairly chill. This is just the in-game music soundtrack, by the way. So, like, it has a decent, like, stock soundtrack that, it comes with. So, not terrible. Once this reboots, we'll run the virus scanner. That'll basically be this one done, I believe. I'll double-check the email and make sure it didn't say he wanted it, like, cleaned out. But what's this guy's name? This guy. Okay, just remove viruses. There you go, son. You are set. And then we've got a fix, air cooler, and dust. We'll do that one. Shouldn't be too bad. So basically what we're going to go for here is pop out this window. We're going to remove this air cooler. We're going to throw in some thermal paste. We're going to put in the new one. We're going to sell the broken one because I don't want it cluttering my inventory. And now let's get everything cabled up. So we'll throw that guy in, throw this guy in. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to having the auto connect tool. Like, that's why that is literally the first thing I'm gonna buy when I have 1,000 in the bank is that tool, because it saves so much time when you're doing stuff. So there we go. That's good. Oh, I need to install the USB drive. I am gonna run the virus scanner because he said it's running slow. So, like, yeah, that typically means that they have viruses of some sort on it. But we'll quickly get the dust blown out real quick. Alright, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We'll put on the side panel. That way all the, like, component and screw stuff is done. But not bad. I mean, we're making decent progress, I guess. Well, I mean, we only got 2 levels done in the first day, or first episode, but hopefully we can get a little bit further in it this time. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think, if this is, interesting to you to kind of see how I go about doing the missions in case you're kind of hesitant to play the career mode or whatever, and you're kind of just sticking to the free build, because it is worth playing career mode. Even if you want to, like, have free build aspects, if you play the career mode long enough, you'll have all the free build part availability, but you won't have to yeah, this Shane guy, which wanted white cables, I believe. So we're just gonna uncable everything. But basically, if you play the career mode long enough, you'll unlock all the parts. You'll have all the tools available to you as well, because you will have made enough money just playing the game, more or less, to afford them all. And then, what am I trying to say here? Gosh. Basically, like, having the tools makes building in the career mode, if you have access to all the parts, way faster than building in free mode outright. So that is the reason why you, like, if you haven't played career mode yet, obviously it's fine, play the game how you want, but playing career mode long enough to afford the parts you are playing with in the career mode or in the free build mode will ultimately give you, like, faster build times. So you'll be able to, like, build the PCs you want to look at a lot quicker. So you don't have to sit in here, like, screwing in the screws forever. You don't have to, honestly, I don't even have to do any of this cabling stuff. That's what the $10,000 tool that we looked at last time does, is basically all of these cables are auto connected. So all you do is you set the color, and that's it, which is pretty cool because then you just pick the components that you want to put in, and the computer builds itself. So yeah, it removes the simulation aspect of the game. But if you're just, well, for me personally, one of the reasons why I like this game is it allows me to look at potential builds I might want to try out eventually, you know, like if I want to build a computer or something. So anyway, that's just me though. Do what you want. Let me know down in the comments if you have gotten to a point in career mode where you have all the tools unlocked, because I've played to level 9, I think is the farthest I've gotten in a single game. Um, which I don't have all the tools unlocked in that one yet. So I'm stoked to play this one all the way through, so we can get everything unlocked. So this is the daughter's RAM. She just needs 16. This one we will put the USB drive on. Don't need piping, I need cabling. This doesn't have custom water cooling. We haven't gotten to that part yet. Let that boot up. So, cool. And technically we could stop right here, right? But if the dude has been told that the computer's running slow by his kid, likely well, yeah, it only had 2 gigs of RAM, so that may be a big part of why it's going slow. Like, that definitely would make the computer slow. But it also, if it was fine before with the 2 gigs of RAM and then it got slow, it means that you probably have some sort of virus. So, like, I bet we'll find something here. We'll see. Maybe not. Oh, alright, cool. Good on them. Whatever. They're protected now, so it's fine. We'll do that. Cool. Cool. We might have enough for the tool. Yeah, we do actually. One more. Okay. So we could buy the tool and we still have 400 to do everything else. So this guy just wants dust cleaned out. That's easy enough. I can do that for free. And that's our only mission. So I am going to buy our the auto connect tool for 1,000. And yeah, it doesn't charge you shipping when it's just tools. So I can buy this for 1,000 outright and don't have to pay anything. So we'll only have 420 or 458 left in the bank after this, but it'll save us a lot of time, so worth it. Cool. We'll go ahead, click the light switch out here. They're all on the same switch, so you can click either the one by the door or the one by the computer. It doesn't matter. But this guy just wants dust cleaned out. Cool. So you may notice that the cables aren't connected right now, even though we have that auto connect tool. So you might be saying, whoa, what is this doing? It's supposed to auto connect, right? Well, when we screw the side panel back on, the cables will automatically connect in. So you'll see it. It makes like a sound. It makes the same noise as when you like screw them, but all at once. So like if I go in, I am going to put in the USB drive. So putting in the USB drive will do it as well. So there you go. They all clicked in. We'll put this on, turn the bad mama on. So you can either put in the USB drive or you can just do that. But this guy also was saying it was running pretty slow, so we'll try the virus scanner. Even though he didn't ask for it, it doesn't really matter. This doesn't make them angry, as far as I can tell, because it does give them like free virus protection, technically speaking, because I usually don't remove the program because it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme. Eventually we'll stop really getting these virus removal type stuff, and it'll be more, hey, build me a computer that can do this or that. Which is where it starts getting a little more fun, because there's some options and you can do some variety and stuff like that. But he did have 300 viruses, so doing that virus removal obviously was worth our time in this case. So we only got 94, but whatever, he should be pretty happy. So this guy, stop working, can you replace the motherboard? Okay, so he's got an H170. We'll go into motherboards, H170, $100, cool, sure, bring it in, my friend. This guy needs thermal paste, yeah. 600 Power King. Easy enough. 16 gigs of RAM. Alright. So he's got silver 26. So we'll just throw in a second one of those. Right? And then we'll clean it out for him as well, I guess. But cool. We got all of our parts in the shopping cart. Set it to next day. We'll buy those. Turn off the lights. End the day. And go to work for our second day. Cool, cool. Awesome. Motherboard we'll do first. It's going to take the longest because there's a lot of stuff to remove. Because you have to disconnect all the cables, all the RAM, the CPU, the GPU, the cooler, and then take out the motherboard, which has the most screws of any other point than any other place on the computer, typically. So we'll take that out. This one needs to come out, and I think that's it. Yeah, we got it all in first try. Look at that. You can just like click on the part you're trying to remove, and if there's something blocking it, it'll highlight it for you. So if you're a little bit newer to computer repair and you don't know these things just from experience, you can go about it that way. The game does make it very step by step, very easy to follow what you're supposed to do, and like how to be successful and stuff like that. It guides you through the process. So that's another very big positive about this game. If you're looking for something to play around with, like building computers and that kind of stuff, and what that might look like. Okay, cool. Open that up. Processors. Put that in. Close that. Thermal paste. Cooler. Then we need to open the clips for the RAM. And the GPU. Then we need to recable everything. Yay! Let's just double check on this guy. Did he want a specific color? Doesn't really say. I mean, he had black cables in there before, so I guess we'll just play it safe and do black. I like the sleeve ones the best, personally. And in real life too, like sleeve cables are really nice. They're generally more durable than just your standard cable or what have you. So, yeah. Alright. Good enough. Turn it on, it'll boot. And look at us flying through these. We'll do this one, which is the applied thermal paste. So when you first start out in career mode, basically the way they set up the story or scenario is that you took over the shop from somebody that was like not good. So like every once in a while you'll get a repair job where like they forgot thermal paste or something super basic like that, and all you have to do is kind of like fix it as if it was a normal repair job. You just typically don't get any money for them, but you still have to do it, otherwise your rating won't go up. And if your rating doesn't go up, it means that you won't get better jobs and you won't get more parts and stuff like that. There's a lot of things tied to the rating as far as I'm aware, so like it is significant. You want to try to shoot for 5-star on all your work. And if you don't want to do something, just reject the job and like do something else. You'll get enough typically that it shouldn't be a big deal to reject. Like you can't reject all of them, but like a few of, like if you hate replacing motherboards, for example, you can just not take those jobs and be fine. But they tend to pay a lot more in labor because it's a lot more work. So you have to bear that in mind. There's like trade-offs, pros, cons to everything as far as career mode goes, but yeah. And you don't really get to control what jobs come in either. So if you're trying to generate bank roll quickly, it takes a lot longer. Oh, motherboard we can collect, so we'll go ahead and get the 400 for that. Might as well, right? 3D Mark takes a little bit to run, so we'll let that go because we're waiting for the desk to free up. So getting a second desk will probably be our next spend just so we can run 3D Mark on one PC and do other jobs at the same time. So this one, he needs some dust, white cables, okay, and dodgy sites, so virus. I can do all of that for you, my good sir, and it will cost me nothing, lol, 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 lol. We only get $94 for it, though, so. The clean out ones and the virus scam ones, they're quick and super simple, but you don't make a whole lot off of them. It's more when you get into the hardware upgrades, hardware replacement, full builds, that kind of stuff where you start generating a little bit more. But we need to get to level 3 to unlock this workbench, and I believe it's 1500. So we're almost to level 3, so that's pretty good. And I think if we finish these other 2 computers, that will generate the money we need, or close to it, to afford the workbench. So let's go ahead and throw this in. We'll just get all these done. So this one is power supply, which I wonder, yeah, I can actually do that without taking that out. They want 3D Mark, that's fine as well. Oh, I need this open so I can uncable everything, duh. Fine. It might be dusty in there. And no, it's actually pretty clean. But we need to uncable this stuff. And we'll just recable everything. It's not a big deal. It doesn't take that long. But this used sells for a bit more. I could have saved it and you know, had a free, you know, 250 power supply or whatever, but I don't really want it. So that's a really small power supply. You can't build anything super crazy with that. I'm not going to start saving them unless they're like 600-700 watt generally, but do what you want. It doesn't matter. I think you have unlimited storage, so oh, we need to cable everything. I wanted to look on this dude, D. Demarion. What color? Doesn't say. So we will just go sleep black. But yeah, pretty good. I don't know. I think it's a fun game. Like, maybe other people don't like it, but I think it's good. You know, satisfying enough. And some of them, like, you actually have to diagnose and problem solve stuff. But we'll get that one out of the way. That's a review mission, basically. Yeah, I don't care about Bongle necessarily. Like, that's where the reviews go. So you can pay. I think it's a tool and software. Yeah, it's $300 to be able to look at your reviews. I don't necessarily care about that. Will it run for 200? Might be something we'll invest in. The dust one's coming in, but we only have the one, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll wait for this to finish up, then we'll get the RAM installed in this guy, which won't take too long. I believe this guy also said he wanted dust, upgrade PC, running really slow, so we'll also do a virus on him. I think this one we're also going to need to blow out the dust, so not a big deal. It won't take that long. It usually doesn't. But as far as like UI goes, I guess we can talk about this while that's running. So you get a list of your objectives, and it does update, you know, as you go through. If you've run 3D Mark on the computer, or if it was run when you got it, it will give you a PC score down here. It also will give you a ready to boot status down here, or tell you what needs to happen. It also gives you a parts list on how much you spent on parts, and then it also breaks it down by each part you put in and how much each one costs. So that's kind of cool. Like I said in the first episode, the part pricing is not super duper accurate, but that's okay. Or no, this is the one we were just gonna add in the extra RAM. Clean it real quick, not too bad. Add the virus scanner. Come on. There we go. We should have it just about clean by the time the computer finishes rebooting. Perfect. So I guess we will put on the side panel for the guy. Cool. There we go. Collect. Easy enough. Easy enough. New parts, cool. New graphics cards, new processor, and a new graphics card. Alright. We'll go ahead and end the day. So utility bill is on this game day, so that's kind of why I wanted to play to this point. So we'll go ahead and do this one first, and we'll take a look at the utility bill. So at the start of the day that your utility bill or rent or any other bills are due, in your email you will have a an email from whoever's charging you the money to pay them, and there will be a link where the collect button typically is to pay them, and it'll subtract it from your bank balance. So it'll tell you how much it is in the email. Some of them, like the rent, it tells you is 500, right? But like the utility bill, it depends on how much stuff was turned on during the period that the bill was covered, right? So like you can impact that one a little bit by not leaving the lights or computers running or that kind of stuff when you end the day. So yeah, just bear that in mind. You also can play without the lights on if you really want to conserve power. Just go dark mode. No, I'm kidding on that, but like we'll collect that. Cool. We'll discard that. We got new stuff. That's cool. But here's our Unico. Your electricity bill is due now. Please pay $48. So you get a pay button, $48. It takes it out of your bank account. There you go. And it says we received it. I don't care. We'll discard it. I'm fine on that. Let's take a look at this other stuff. That guy. Oh, it's the one we fixed, so that's good. I've been playing sale. So this one we need the $200 tool for. These other ones are just. So this virus removal, that's easy. Upgrade RAM is pretty easy. But we'll take a look at these other ones in the next episode, I think. We're just going to wrap it up here for now. But it's been a lot of fun playing PC Building Simulator with you guys today. As you can see with our review stars up above, we are now at a 2-star review rating. Oh yeah, so terrible. Nah, we'll get to 5-star quickly enough. But in the meantime, guys, be sure to let me know down in the comments what your experiences have been with PC Building Simulator. What are some cool options when it comes to building some custom computers that you might want to take a look at or have me try out in one of these episodes. And be sure while you're down there that you subscribe to the channel. And until next time, this has been Lone Debater 7, and we will see ya!